It used to be that if you didn't file your registration and you published or disseminated the work and it didn't have a notice on it, it would go into the public domain. But after '78, all work is inherently protected. And by its very nature, it's protected if it has the minimal creativity that's required under the copyright statute. So that's why I tell our web publishers and our web people that you just cannot assume that there isn't a copyright interest in these things. The fact that it's on the web, the fact that it's out there, the fact that it's disseminated is irrelevant really to the inquiry at this point for anything that you would think was subsequent, created after '78.
The Library of Congress is very good about this. You can go right onto their website and check the copyright status of everything. It's all online after January 1, '78, and if they hadn't renewed it in that period, pretty sure it's in the public domain.
At least once a year I send a DVD with all the folders for everything I've shot that year. Not everything, but everything selected, all my best work. If there's a notable project that I've done, then maybe mid-year I'll file the $40, a sheet of thumbnails, a DVD, send it off to the U.S. Copyright Office. I won't get a letter of registration for another 8 months to a year, but they have it, and I've never had to. But like it was said before, the minute you press the shutter button, the minute you create something, your work is copyright protected. It's just the registering part adds that extra level of protection in case you want to sue for damages.
I think there was a situation where a TV station borrowed 30 seconds of the original Denny theme in their newscast, and they were held liable.
The day that it happened, you could use it. It's fair use. You do it a month later, and you don't have the argument that it's hot news. So there's a sort of hot news, the day that it happened. I mean, the same way with Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream speech. The day it happened, everyone reported it in great detail. Now, if you use that speech, you're going to be sued by his estate, because the question of fair use depends in part on, was there a great need to do it at the time that you did it?
What about with music? Is there a certain amount of time you're allowed to use? And if I'm in a place where a song is playing and the video is of that place, but that song is playing in the background, what's the...
That is the most protective of all creative works. You use 3 notes out of someone else's song and you may be in trouble.
The message here is, get out there, use the potential of the web, but protect yourself.